where it starts normalizing things that should be normal. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see from the title, I am giving you some of my Netflix recommendations because we have so much free time and who doesn't want a quick binge or something. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. So before I start, I just want to say this is actually from my friend's little Instagram shop. It's a small business and these are handmade cloud earrings and she does custom earrings, so I'll leave the link in the description to her Instagram and right here. So go shop, she is very talented and look at how cute these are. They're gonna make me act up. And the earrings actually inspired this look. It's like a cloudy eye look. This took me forever to do. I've never done something like this, so with the little time I had, I didn't want to waste it, so I wanted to film, so I didn't film this. I'm doing the base on camera, but if you want a tutorial on it, I could do it, but it's not that great, trust me. So let's start with the first show. This is probably what I'm very excited for. I'm not giving too many shows because I want to do a part 2 maybe, like I'll watch more shows, but I'm putting out foundation first. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 330. So the first show I want to talk about is Schitt's Creek. I just finished watching it, I know, so late, but it's literally such a good show. Like when I'm watching serials and stuff, like I want something lighthearted, fun. It's a good family friendly show and it's just like a quick binge. The episodes are not draggy and the actors, like the main leads, also like directed and produced the show. It's like really amazing. There's so much attention to fashion and the cast is like perfect. So it's like such a good watch, like I can't even describe. Like I fell in love with the cast and it's really fun to watch and it just makes you happy. And there's inclusivity and it's overall a great binge. I'm using the Legal Pure Beige Concealer. So the next show I want to talk about is Anne with an E, and it's about Anne obviously, and the era is like in the olden times, but it portrays like Anne as being this independent girl, and it's like I love shows with female leads and I'll literally watch any show with a female lead. But yeah, I really like the storyline, the plot is great, it's nothing too difficult to understand. And it's not like any other show that I've ever seen. Maybe I've not watched anything in that genre in specific, probably why. I do for sure enjoy that show. The actress that plays Anne is very talented and does the character justice. I'm just going to quickly apply the eyeshadow that I put on the top, the purple and blue on my waterline. So I quickly did that. Now I'm just setting my under eyes with some powder. So the next show I want to talk about is One Day at a Time. This show is about a Cuban family that lives in America and it really portrays like immigrant families and stuff like that, and it's a very progressive show. But I'm really sad that Netflix dropped it because it's such a perfect family show where it starts normalizing things that should be normal, and yeah, I really like it. And it's a fun watch. Like it's not like Schitt's Creek, but it's like a good quality, wholesome family show. The cast is amazing. Like most shows like that I mentioned here, I'm going to be repeating a lot of the adjectives because these shows nail what I look for in a good binge, I guess. Next, I'm doing my eyebrows with this little kit from L'Oreal. Next, I'm going to be talking about bojack Horseman. Now, I'm not one to really watch animated shows because I don't know, I just never have been. but I heard Best Dress talk about it in her Netflix recommendations, and it's literally such a good show. Like, it addresses, there's like a perfect balance of like educating people about like very real issues and bringing things to the light. Like, addresses like real issues with like sense of humor. It's not too dark, but it can get dark and like sad, and the attention to detail is like no other show I've watched. You fall in love with all the characters by the end of the show, like most at least, in my opinion. Definitely such a well animated show. Eyebrows are so boring to do when you hardly have, and it takes so much time, and I don't like it. I have eyebrows, but when they grow out they just lose any sort of shape. So whatever, that's done. Then I want to talk about Elite. Elite is probably common, so I'm just going to brush through it. I'm just using my bronzer. It's pretty popular. I don't even think that I should mention it, but it's a good show. It's everything Riverdale wants to be, but better. And yeah, I think they did a good job capturing like mystery. The next show I'm going to talk about is Upload. Upload gives me like, Upload is like on Amazon Prime. It gives me very Good Place vibes, but it's like really nice, and it's a quick binge again. Like, I finished it in like 2 days. I'm using a blush, by the way. It's funny, the cast is again great. It's like the good kind of like a fictional show, like very unrealistic. It does it pretty well without it being too cringy or cliche. So I kind of liked it. I don't know if it's for everyone. Some might find it cringy. Just saw some find my excessive blush cringy. I can never talk, my gosh. It's very clown energy, but I like it. So yeah, that's what really matters. And then I'm highlighting with the Maybelline highlighter. Fleabag is by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and she wrote the show and like directed and acted in it. So yeah, she's a multi-talented queen, and you know me, a sucker for anything that women like do. So it's about her, like the character, and like it's very funny, like dark, not really dark I would say, but it's not your typical show. Like, it's like unique and beautiful in its own way. She looks straight into the camera and talks, so that was like, that took me time to get used to, but once it stopped bothering me, it like added so much spice to the show. Like, it's not too predictable, so it's not boring or anything of that sort, just enough to keep you on your toes. Now the last show I want to talk about is Atypical. So I'm talking about Atypical. Atypical is about Sam, is on the autism spectrum, has ASD. So I feel like the show is like a family show and is very inclusive, and I feel there should be representations of people that are disabled but you can't really see it. So I feel like it's very important to make all kinds of people feel included, especially in traditional media like shows and movies. It's rare we see such good portrayal of that, and they're just like us and they don't want to feel left out. And I think it is very important to have like shows like Atypical, and it's about he and his family and how he deals with school, and then like high school, like college, how he manages all that, his life, like how he goes through it. And yeah, it's a good show, and you just fall in love with the whole cast, and it's just wholesome. It shows like this are necessary to normalize that they are not like very different than us. They are humans too. They feel emotions too, and I love that. And I wish to see more inclusive shows with like disabled people, plus size characters, and people of color for sure. Dark skin is very important. Yeah. So these are all my show recommendations. I'm just going to set my face. I'm just going to do my hair and be right back. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. Cannot get over how cute these cloud earrings are. Like, look at them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like these Netflix recommendations. And sorry for repeating my adjectives. You could say I'm minimalistic like that, but no, yeah, I feel like I just am trying to steer clear from spoiling these shows for you guys, so I didn't want to get into too much detail. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, hopefully I can see you in my next one. Follow me on Instagram also. So yeah, thanks. That's enough for today. Bye. See you in my next one.